So these there have been a couple times where um, on these dating sites, I see that, like, I think there was one that contacted me, and I saw on their profile, looked at their profile, and they said that they fish, and I was just annoyed by, oh, here's another one. So I just responded to them. Uh, I said, I usually say, um, I see that you fish. That doesn't work for me, or uh, I'm vegan, something like that. And there was one person, like I said, it's mean to the fish. I was trying to, like, not be too aggressive about it, but maybe it came across like they thought it was jokey, I guess, mean to the fish, because they said, uh, "Oh, you're funny." Like, how is that a funny thing to say, that what you're doing is mean to the fish by killing them? I wasn't making it a fucking joke. That wasn't a joke. Killing another animal is not a joke. Um, I was messaging this one woman, and um, I think at that point I didn't know that yeah, it didn't say, I don't think it even said on her yeah, it didn't say on her profile that she fishes, but I was very pessimistic about the situation because I'd seen so many. So she didn't say that she fishes. So I asked her, and she said she did. I think I said, "Do you fish or hunt?" I messaged her this, and she said she did. Um, Now, unless I'm combining two different people, there's a couple different comments, responses that I got, but I think it's the same person. They said um, they didn't fish in a long time. They didn't go fish. They hadn't gone fishing in a long time, and I think they said the last time they did, they got the hook in their finger, and then they kind of laughed about that. So that should be karma right there. You deserve getting a hook in your finger if you're gonna do this as a hobby, putting hooks in animals. So she just, like, made light of it. She just thought, oh, it was funny, and uh, yeah. So then there was this so she didn't say she hunted, but she said she routinely goes to her parents uh when they, I guess, uh when they kill deer. She goes over to her family's place and cuts up deer meat. So just thinking about that disturbed me. Um, and then another one, when I found out that she either fishes or hunts, and I told her that doesn't work for me because I'm vegan. She said something like, "Don't get all butt hurt about it," and I'm doing it to feed my. I gotta feed my. Some people gotta feed their family. Like, that's the only way to do it. You can't get other grocery. You can't go to the store and get groceries. You have to go out and murder animals to get food. This is what you're saying? So that's the frustration. If you're, like, limiting yourself, if you're vegan and you're limiting yourself to other people on these dating sites, it's pretty much impossible. Is what the way in my location anyway. They just aren't out. They aren't out there. Like I see all these vegans on Facebook, but that's another thing that's frustrating. None of them are in my town for the most part. There were a couple ones that I saw were in my town, but so I tried communicating with them, but then I never heard back. Or like I get a couple messages, but then I never hear from them again. So I don't know what the deal with that is. So that's the frustrating thing about the not local situation. So it's like um, so you pretty much have to if you want to find somebody, you can't. Otherwise, that's what it feels like. I'm just waiting, waiting and waiting and waiting to find the right kind of match, the right fucking match on these dating sites. It's very fucking frustrating. So you just gotta. It's like this level of desperation. You don't want to be desperate, but it's like a desperate situation of this like waiting, 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 trying to find the right match on these dating sites. This is very frustrating. So that's why I try to find other sources of possible dating situations. So that's why I was trying to do these other things, like sending flowers to these women to try to possibly escalate something in a positive way. But it's never worked. Never. Sending flowers to women has never worked for me, which is a little irritating because, like, from uh, movies and shows, like, that seems like, oh, that's the thing to do because they like it. Not in my experience. They might like it, but it doesn't go anywhere. So I guess I shouldn't give women flowers anymore unless I'm already involved with them, because that apparently that's not a way to start things. Is the conclusion I'm coming to. Uh, so there was this other woman at this co-op grocery store many years later who I noticed she was very attractive, and I was even thinking she might be in my age range, because a lot of them seem like they're college age, so much younger than me. So why even bother? And but this one looked like they might be around my age, possibly a little older than me. So I thought she was very attractive. So maybe she noticed I noticed her, and she said hi to me a couple times when I was going in uh, the store. So I was thinking, well, okay, she's being really friendly with me, so maybe I should try to talk to her. So I actually made an effort to communicate with her. There were a couple things that I was curious about, products in the store, so I used that as an excuse to have a conversation with her. Not really it didn't really go into a conversation. Not at first. It was just an excuse to communicate with her. So, and then she she would be cashiering, and I would always gravitate toward her because I was trying to promote a positive conversational kind of experience, I guess, which was a challenge for me because I don't typically do that. I don't usually just start conversations up with people I don't know. So I was trying to be friendly with her, and it felt positive, the interaction we were having. And um, There was this one moment where um, things seemed like they were going well with back and forth, uh, talking about like various like I would talk about products in the store and ask her questions. And then there was this moment where there was a customer in front of her, and I guess I was sort of eavesdropping. I not intentionally. I was there in the area, and I heard her say she mentioned how she had a husband. So that was very disappointing. So I was wasting all this effort, this emotional effort, this effort in general of talking to her because I thought that she might be interested in me because she was friendly with me. But she was just doing her fucking job as a customer service thing in the store. That's all it was. Maybe she's just a friendly person. I don't know. She was not interested in me, I assume, because you assume most people that are involved with someone else, especially if they're married, they're not going to be interested in someone else. So that's what it was. She wasn't interested in me because she was not available. So that was very disappointing.